What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Rose Gold Martin. And today what we're going to be doing is all the maintenance work on the Z out there, if you guys can see it. And what I mean by that is we're going to be doing an oil and filter change, and we're going to be draining the transmission and diff fluid and replacing it with new fluid. I have gotten 2 comments about the settings that I run on the GoPro. If you guys didn't know, I vlog on a GoPro. So that being said, while the oil and stuff drains, I'll just go through everything that I use, so you guys can also have some mad looking, super clean, crisp vlogging setup with a very minimalistic camera. Like the GoPro's literally like this big. So that being said, I'm gonna take you guys with me to the store, grab all the stuff that I need, and I'm also gonna be getting a new jack, a new low profile jack, so I don't have to be on 2x4s all the time every time I want to jack up my car. So I'll see you guys at the store. All right, guys, we're back at the house. I got all the stuff that we need right here. Here's a new jack that I'll unbox in a bit. Got the oil, filter, pump. Anyways, if you notice that I wear the same shirt or same clothes in these videos, it's because I do, they're clean and everything, but I have certain clothes that I use for working on cars. Because if you work on cars for a while, your clothes tend to stink like oil, and so I have clothes that I have separate just for working on cars. But before we do anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this water reservoir thing, whatever it's called, the thing for your windshield wipers. Mainly because, for one, it's broken, and 2, I never use it. So to take those off, you have the water pumps, I guess that's what these are called, that hook up behind here. The last thing that's left to take off is that right there. It's on the inside, nobody can get to it, so I think we might just end up cutting it off, breaking it off like it's garbage, and I don't plan to use this. I never have used one. Last bolt that's inside of here with a 10 mil. See, I just dropped it somewhere. It's somewhere in there, but that's now is, well, whoops. Now with all of this completely clean, look at it. It looks nice and clean. Everything is nice and tucked. Everything is tucked behind here. Now to change your oil, it's very, very easy. You only need a couple things. You need your oil and you need your filters. I do like to wear gloves just because over time I feel like your body absorbs all the oil, and that's not good for you. Before I start, I always take this thing off right here, which I'm not gonna be able to do with my hand. You can go ahead and grab just like what's this called, a monkey wrench or something like that, a wrench. You want to just something for leverage. You go ahead, put it in there, grab a little bit of extra leverage, and there you go. Voila, now it's unstuck. Work smarter, not harder. There we go. So it took me a minute, but that's it. I like to take this off, and the reason why I take it off is because this might just be, I don't know if it does or does not, but I feel when you take this off, it lets go of the vacuum that can hold more oil. That way, when you take off the nut at the bottom, it has air that's gonna be, pushing all the oil out, in a sense, if that makes sense. Everything that I'm telling you guys is specifically for a 2003 Nissan 350Z. As soon as you get right under the car, you can see the filter right there. And this is your filter. This is what, cleans your oil and whatnot. Next to that, right here, that's your drain plug. Once you've taken out that bolt and it's kind of almost done draining, you can go ahead and take off the filter. I don't know if I'll be able to take it off by hand. I hope so, because I don't want to get a tool for it since I'm lying down. While that is draining, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know all the settings and everything that I run my GoPro on, so that you guys can, set up your GoPro for vlogging too. I keep my resolution at 2.7K. It's an option right before 4K that this GoPro has. My frames per second, I run 24 frames per second. Point of view, I keep it in linear, so everything looks flat. With those options, it does not let you pick, the low light, which is the next one after that, so it just says NA. For stabilization, I have it on auto. Pro Tune, I have it on auto. Shutter, I have it on auto. Now my EV comp, I have it at a -1. Aside from that, my white balance is also auto. Now my ISO minimum is 100 and the max ISO is 400. I keep my sharpness on low. My color is GoPro. For the raw audio, I keep it on off, and next to that it says mics, and I don't know if that means microphones or whatever it means, but I just keep it on stereo just because I do have a microphone hooked up, this thing right here. So those are my settings. You guys can, you know, play around with what you want, but if you guys like how my footage comes out, those are the settings that I use for my GoPro. Now back to this. Before you put in, you know, the new filter, you want to grab some of your new oil, you know, dip your finger in it and just, you know, make sure that this outer ring is lubricated. And that reminds me, make sure that this ring right here is not on the place where the old one used to be. Sometimes if they get clamped on really hard and you take it off, the old gasket will still be, you know, stuck on there. Because if you put it on like that, it's gonna leak. Like it's not gonna make a good seal, and it's just not gonna be a good time. But, you know, dip your finger in it. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. That's it, and that's all you need. I'm not gonna show you guys how to put everything back together. It's very extremely straightforward, but you wanna do everything in reverse. So you wanna screw your filter in first, and then put in the drain plug, and that's it, you're done with the oil. Oh, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to put oil back into your car. So I'll see you guys in a bit once we get there. For the 350s, it's an average of about like 5 quarts, you know, give or take. Go ahead and, you know, you just put your oil in it. You know, it's like you're serving yourself lemonade, except you don't drink it. Don't drink it. Don't drink the oil. Don't do it. If you guys saw when I did it this way, I kind of like did that thing. If you want to avoid that, do it the other way or sideways, whichever way you want to do it. I think sideways is a little bit better. But there you go. It's clean, even flow. No chances of spilling anything unless you can't aim. Which if you can't aim here, I can only imagine what your bathroom looks like. You grab your cap and you just do that. But once you put that on, that's it. You're done. You changed your oil. It's kind of late. And I'm tired. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go eat, and we'll pick this back up tomorrow morning to do the diff and the transmission. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. What's going on, guys? Currently the next day. Last night we finished the oil change, and now we're gonna go and do the transmission and the differential. Found out I needed a certain tool to get the drain plugs off of the trans and diff, and that's gonna be one of these. These are called Star Point socket sets, but I got this off of Harbor Freight. No shame in the game. We doing things on a budget, but these are called Torx set, male Torx set. All in all, as long as it does the job, I don't really care what it's called. I also picked up a new pump. You're gonna need this. You're gonna need this pump just to make your life a whole lot easier. I picked up this pump at Walmart yesterday. I don't know why I did it. I don't even remember doing it. I don't know, man. Something about Walmart. As soon as you walk into Walmart, your IQ drops like 40 points. If you have extra wheels, extra tires and wheels, go ahead, go the extra mile. Take a couple and put them under your car, just in case if for whatever reason the car drops. You know, the wheels are there to stop you from being crushed. This is a drain plug. Up here is the fill plug. You want to take this one off for the same principle when we did the oil change. So you want to go ahead and take this one off first. I'll be back. This bolt was on so tight that whoever put it, that we're literally using like a 5-foot breaker bar. We tried an impact gun, just using the regular tool by itself, a small breaker bar, but no. Want to know what did it? Bar that big. I just came back from the auto department store. Shout out to Joel if you watch this. You're great help, man. I got a new drain plug because the other one got stripped. That's the word I was looking for earlier. So in order to do this again, we're gonna go ahead and put the bottom one first, and then I'll show you guys how to fill it up with the pump. All right, guys, now for this pump, it's very easy. Let's just go ahead and open it. You grab yourself one of these and make sure you grab the right one. Maybe these let you go in a little bit deeper. Yep, that's exactly what that's for. So you want to grab this little extendy boy thing and just grab the longest one so you can reach all the way towards the bottom of your can. And there we go. And honestly, it's the same principle as putting lotion on your hands. You just pump it down, you put it in on the inside of the transmission on the top, and it's like you're putting lotion on your hands, and it's that easy. Alright guys, so about 3.5 bottles later, it started dripping. It's now full. You just go ahead and we grab our new one of these, put it back in there, and you just tighten it down. And once that's nice and tight, that's it. You're done. You have now changed your transmission fluid. Alright guys, so that's it for today. I know I said I was gonna do the, show you guys how to do the diff, but if I'm already gonna drain the diff, might as well take it off and weld it. So I'm gonna save that for my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe, tell your friends about this channel, and stay tuned so that we can weld this diff. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys found it educational, or at least entertaining. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.